So it's approximately 3 p.m. on a Monday afternoon, and this is how busy Whistler is. So I just left Vancouver about 10 minutes ago, and as you can see, there is no snow anywhere. It is an hour-and-a-half drive up the mountains to Whistler. So let's see how the weather conditions change in a small hour-and-a-half drive. Well, I've only been driving about 4 minutes since I said there was no snow. And we've already got snow, so... I'll tell you one thing, the temperature dropped quick. It's +7 in Vancouver today, but it's -14 in Whistler, so just an hour-and-a-half away. It's getting cold already. It's probably -2, I can feel it. Woo! Welcome to the town of Squamish. And as you can see, yeah, big snowbanks. I pulled off to a mall here just in Squamish to pick myself up a snow brush. Good old dollar store, $2 baby. So just in case it dumps on me, like that. As you can see, the snowbanks are high. The highway's good though. They're doing a really good job clearing it. Well, I gotta say this, the traffic is insane today. It's a lot of cars. Now it is Sunday, so I guess it's expected. It's very sunny as well. Tomorrow's Monday, and it's also very sunny. And it's the last weekend before Christmas. So next weekend, I guess, I think Christmas is on Friday or Saturday. So this is the last weekend, and again, it's sunny. So everyone is in Whistler. Everyone's coming skiing and snowboarding, but there's a shit ton of traffic. Well, this gives you an idea of the snow. There is my van. This poor baby has not been in the winter yet since I bought it. No winter tires. So I don't know if I'm gonna get stuck. These trucks can do it, but these roads are slippery. So you can see on this bridge the height of the snow just balancing itself on the top of these railings. So like I said earlier, the traffic is insane, but all these cars are leaving Whistler, so it's going to be dark in an hour, and I guess they're all heading back to Vancouver. So I thought I'd share this with you. I decided not to buy a winter jacket. I'm only going to be here 2 days, maybe 3 at the most. So I'm doing layers. I've got on a t-shirt, a sweater, a hoodie, another hoodie, and my rain jacket. I do have my toque, I do have my winter gloves. But it's supposed to be about -14 tonight when I'm sleeping, so we're gonna see how well I do. Back home, where I'm from, back in Ontario, I have my big fat winter jackets, but I didn't bring them because I wasn't expecting to be here in the winter with this road trip. So as you can see, there's a lot of snow. I'm doing some hiking now on a path, and not too cold yet. It's only about -5. So, but tonight -15. Woo! I'll be lighting a lot of tea lights in the van. Yeah, I forgot to mention too, I don't have any snow boots. Just my waterproof hiking shoes. And no snow pants. I've got my sweatpants tucked into my socks underneath my regular pants. I don't look professional, but I'm doing it anyways. Welcome to Alta Lake. I definitely will not be swimming today. This gives you an idea of the height of the snow. That is a bicycle rack. And this again is Alt Lake from the other side. Only in Canada. So like I said, the traffic's stupid. It's about 4 o'clock Sunday. This is heading into the town of Whistler. So apparently all these people are spending the night tonight. Welcome to Whistler Village. Well, I've been sitting at this intersection with this traffic for about 15 minutes. The light has changed about 7 or 8 times and nobody's moving. I know Whistler is famous for people visiting, but don't do it on the weekend. Or don't do it on the weekend before Christmas. Whistler has one giant parking lot in the middle, and it's very difficult to get to it. I have been driving for 1 hour around this tiny village behind piles of traffic, trying to get to the only parking space. There's lots of resort parking and all this stuff, but when it comes to just public parking so you can visit and explore, I see one giant lot. And so I've been driving an hour in this tiny village that you can walk across in 15 minutes, trying to get to the bloody parking lot. Good news and bad news. I'll start with the bad news. The bad news is it took me over about an hour and 15 minutes of around and around to finally get to this bloody parking lot. The good news, pay parking enforced from 8 to 5 p.m. It is now 3 minutes to 5. I actually get free parking. Holy crap, I was expecting $400 an hour for parking here in Whistler, so woohoo! Let's go explore! Actually have nighttime skiing as well.
Stop making Rice Krispies. Like, I don't have to.
When we in your town, we be funkin' around. When we in your town, yeah, we funkin' around. When we in your town, yeah, we funkin' around. When we in your town, yeah, we funkin' around. When we in your town, yeah, we funkin' around. When we in your town, yeah, we funkin' around. Funkin' around, funkin' around, funkin' around.
Welcome to Olympic Plaza.
Nighttime ice skating, Alex. Nighttime ice skating.
And that is the Olympic torch. Good morning. Oh. So last night I slept with my turtleneck on and my hoodie with my toque in my sleeping bag with 2 blankets. I lit about 5 candles and I still woke up to seeing my breath and to my water being frozen. So it was definitely colder than -14 last night, probably -20 or so. This van has been great for my road trip all through the summer, even into the fall and a touch of the winter, but up here in Whistler in -20, it ain't insulated enough for that, that's for sure. And even my little wash towel is frozen. Yeah, it was cold last night. This is Green Lake. Possibly because of the green color.
When we stayed at the Gondola, do you have to?
So I am now at Upper Village. Well, here's another Western culture money story for you. I wanted to go up this blackcomb gondola here. So what it does is it goes all the way up to the top, as you can see there. And then there's actually a gondola that goes across from peak to peak, and then you go down on the other side, which is Excalibur Gondola. I went in, I lined up for about 40 minutes behind a million people to try and get a ticket. It's $85 for one lift. Apparently the skiers pay $150 to go on limited lifts for one day. So I begged and pleaded, I told them my story, I said I'm on this road trip 7 months across the country, I backpack the world for a living. I'm on a pretty tiny budget to be able to do millions of attractions, blah blah. Is there anything that you can do? I'll document it, I'll put it on my channel. And there's absolutely nothing they can do, it's all put into the system. So the only way I can get up that lift right there is 85 Canadian dollars, which is pretty much the same in American dollars for those that don't know what Canadian money's worth. It's probably like 80 bucks American. 3/4 of the world can be fed groceries for like 6 months with 85 Canadian dollars. So I refuse to spend that much money to go up there. I am going to try and find some type of gondola or driving path that I can get halfway up, see a little bit of the views from above. So there's my Western culture story. Money, money, money. I've learned too much around the world to spend that kind of money on something this stupid. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, they did say we have one deal. They said it's only a $21 lift, and I got so excited, and they said, but you have to have skis to go on that lift. They said, well, how much are ski rentals? Approximately $75 to $100. So that would be probably $125 to do that one, so not much of a deal.
I have a nice warm right now. If you go away, I can't.
So while I'm strolling along, let me clarify something here. I don't want to seem like a negative Nancy with complaining about money and stuff, but with my 92 countries around the world, I've learned that money's a big issue for a lot of people, and there's a lot of poor countries in the world that cannot afford anything. And I learned that with my world exploring. So for me to come home here to rich fancy Canada and spend $85 to go up a gondola to see a rich town from above, I just can't do it. So, because I realized what 85 Canadian dollars can do outside Canada. And I can also send 85 Canadian dollars to some friends or families that I met around the world and feed them groceries for 6 months. So yeah, that's my point. Alright, so apparently this gondola is free, but it's not going to go very high. It goes about 1/4 of the way up, but I'm going to take it anyways. I got some funny news to share. The guy at the bottom told me to get on this gondola. He said it's the free one, and I thought it's the one that goes, you know, a quarter of the way or something. Now maybe I was supposed to get off, because there is sort of a halfway point where I guess people are getting off. So I hopped off, I took a photo or video, but I saw that the gondola kept going up, so I'm like, okay, I got back on it. And I ended up going right to the top. So apparently, I think, I just did the $85 gondola for free, somehow. And I didn't do it on purpose. The guy at the bottom, I said, which one's the free one? He said, this one here, and he pointed to it, so I got on it. You stay on it, and you go pretty much right to the top, so I don't know. So these windows are a little dirty and chipped up, but I'm going to try and explain a bit of, over here is the huge parking lot I was telling you about. There's 3 different sections, so I'm parked way over there right now. I am on the Excalibur gondola, heading back down, obviously. And I will show you Whistler Town in a minute when we get closer to the bottom. So it's approximately 3 p.m. on a Monday afternoon, and this is how busy Whistler is. Well, maybe because it's just before the holidays, but take a look at all these people. And all these people are waiting for the bus to go back to their chalets or hotels. So for those who didn't know, the 2010 Winter Olympic Games was held here in Whistler, BC. I'm at the bobsled, as you can see, going all the way up, and apparently they're doing some runs in about 15 minutes. So they're going to be flying down here, and this information explains, I'll show you exactly what's going on. Top start house, that's where they take off and they go flying through all these different turns here. There's a gentleman I spoke to just a few minutes ago that told me down here is where I am. Right here by the speed trap, and apparently this is the bottom of the bobsled when they're at their highest speeds, and you can see the sign that's right here. Track low point, speed trap. Top speeds are measured here. So as they come flying down here, that open space is hopefully where I'll get some photos and videos, and then they fly up around the corner, and then it starts to go on an incline as it slows down, and they stop somewhere up there. Now also, I'm the only person here, and the guy I was speaking to actually went up to the control booth and they turned the monitor on for me, but I guess it's so cold today. It's about minus 23 right now, I think. It's cold, so the monitor hasn't been on for, I guess, several months, so it's a little choppy, but we should see them flying down through the monitor and then eventually whipping right past here. I'm going to stand on this stage and get them as they fly by. These photos best show it. This is them flying down here, and this is exactly where I'm going to be standing all by myself. I'm the only one here. Well, me and the first aid guy, in case someone wipes out. Alright, they've started. Here he comes. Wow.